welcome to Alice's Crochet Corner. Today I'm going to be showing you step by step on how to crochet this gorgeous shoulder bag. As you can see, the base of the bag is about 28 centimeters wide, and if you include a bag strap, you're looking about 49 centimeters tall. And without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with crocheting the base of the bag. To do so, we're going to grab our yarn and make a slip knot. First we form a loop, and then we grab the tail end of our yarn and pull through this loop. And then we insert our hook and pull tight to form our slip knot. The width of my bag, I am going to be making 37 foundation chains. I've now done 37 foundation chains, and this is going to be the width of my bag. To start the next round, we're going to chain an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to be doing a double crochet into the 5th chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to wrap our yarn over our hook, insert our hook into this 5th chain, grab our yarn and pull through, wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through 2, wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through the remaining 2. So that is our double crochet. It's also worth noting that this is also a stitch already. So technically we now have 2 stitches in this round. Now we're going to be doing a double crochet in every stitch all the way through to the end. And we'll keep going, and we'll meet you when we finish with our double crochet. I've now done a double crochet in every single stitch all the way around, so we should have a total of 37 stitches, including our chain 3 at the start here. Now what we want is we want to have one more double crochet in this last stitch here, so that we have a total of 38 double crochet. I'm just going to do that now. So this will form as part of our increase. Once we are happy that we have a total of 38 double crochet, we're going to now start our next round. As part of our next round, we're going to do one more double crochet in this last stitch here. So there's going to be a total of 3 double crochet in this last stitch. However, this double crochet is part of the second round. Now that we've done that, we're going to then do a double crochet in this next stitch here. Just move our yarn. And so now we have done 2 double crochet for this round. And we're just going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing a double crochet in every stitch. We're just going to keep going until we've reached the end. I have now finished doing a double crochet in every stitch. For this round we have a total of 37. As you remember, we did 38 in the prior round, so I'm going to do one more double crochet in this last stitch here. So there's a total of 2 double crochet in this stitch. And so now we should have a total of 76. To end this round, we are going to be doing a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So this is our 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So we're going to grab our hook, just insert it into that 3rd chain, pull our yarn through, and we've just done our slip stitch. We've finished with this round. To start our next round, we are going to chain 4. So this is going to count as a stitch. As you can see, these 4 chains line up directly opposite to this stitch here. So we're going to do a double crochet into that next stitch. Just like that, you can see that this double crochet aligns directly above this one. And what we want to make sure is that we have a double crochet aligned perfectly against the one on the other round. So as you can see, they're lining up. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going all the way around until we've reached the end. Once we have done a double crochet in every stitch all the way around, we're going to end this round by doing a slip stitch. To do so, we're going to insert our hook into the 3rd chain, so that's 1, 2, 3. Grab our yarn and finish with our slip stitch. And there we have it. We have finished with the base of our bag. Now we are going to be moving on to working on the body of the bag. To do so, we're going to chain 4. And then we're going to skip a stitch and then work a double crochet into the next stitch here. And then we're going to chain 1, and then again we're going to skip this next stitch and work a double crochet in the stitch after. And chain 1. You can sort of start to see the little squares forming. Then we'll skip the next stitch, work a double crochet in the stitch afterwards. Chain 1, and then this is going to be the pattern as we go all the way around. I'm just going to do a few more with you. I'm going to skip this next stitch, work a double crochet in the stitch after, and chain 1, work a double crochet, and not this stitch but the stitch after. Chain 1, And so that's going to be our pattern all the way around. We're going to meet you at the end and I'll show you how to end this round. I have now done a double crochet and a chain 1 and skipped the stitch all the way around. Now I'm going to show you how we can end this row. So as you can see, I've just done a double crochet and chain 1. We're going to skip this stitch and we see this is where we've started our round. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So that's our 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Insert our hook, grab our yarn and pull through. And there we have it. We've just finished our first round of our body. It's looking very, very cute. And I'm going to show you how we're going to start the next round again. It's going to be exactly the same as before. We chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is considered as a 1 double crochet and a chain 1. We skip the next stitch and then we work a double crochet into the stitch after. Then we chain 1. And what you'll see is that we have a double crochet lined up perfectly above the one from the prior round. And that's what we want to aim for. So again, we're going to skip our next stitch, work a double crochet in the stitch afterwards, chain 1, skip this next stitch, work a double crochet, and chain 1. And so we can see it's lining up nicely right above it. So that's going to be our pattern for our body. We're going to keep going all the way around and I'll meet you at the end again to show you how to end it. I've now worked my pattern all the way around for the 2nd round of the body. We're going to now end this round by doing a slip stitch into the 4th chain. And as you can see, I've just done a double crochet and a chain 1. And then we're skipping this next stitch. Then we're doing our 3rd chain, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, insert our hook, grab our yarn and pull through to finish our slip stitch. And there we have it, we have our 2nd round of our body done. So this is going to be the pattern for the body until you've reached your desired height. You can go for more rounds if you prefer a tote bag, or you could go for less rounds if you want more of a smaller shoulder bag. And this is what it's starting to look like. I ended up doing 11 rounds of the body. As you can see, we now have our base and also the body of our bag. Once we are happy with the length, we're going to cut our yarn. So as you can see, that's where I've just done my last slip stitch. I'm going to cut my yarn and leave a considerable amount left so that we can work in with the ends later on. But I'm going to pull it out like this. Just pull it tight, as we are going to be working on the bag strap next. We want to grab our stitch markers and we want to count a total of 5 double crochet. So as you see, the bag is laid flat. And we're going to count together. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to grab my stitch marker. Count. Okay, so this is going to be one of the 5. And do the same here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when it's laid flat, they're facing each other. So I'm just going to do the same on the other side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we finish using our stitch markers to mark where our bag strap is going to be, we're going to grab our yarn, insert our hook above the double crochet on our right hand side, pull our yarn through, and what I like to do is just tie a knot so it's easier for us to work with. We're going to insert our hook back up to where our first double crochet is, grab our yarn. Now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so this chain 4, it counts as a double crochet and a chain 1, and then we're going to work our double crochet right above this existing one from our body of our bag. Sorry, my yarn's stuck. Yeah. And chain 1. Again, we're going to skip this stitch, work a double crochet right above here. Chain 1. Do the same for this next one. Chain 1, and then we'll work and do the same thing, work a double crochet in this last stitch here where we've marked with our stitch marker, and chain 1. That is the first row of our bag strap. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our work, and then just that we've chained 1, so we're going to chain 3 more so that we have a total of 4 chains. Again, these 4 chains is going to count as a double crochet and chain 1. Then we're going to work a double crochet right in this next stitch. When I say next stitch, I just mean so that the double crochet is right above each other. Chain 1. This is just very similar to how we've worked the body of our bag. Chain 1. Again, we'll do the same thing here. Now this is where it's going to be a little bit different. See how here we have done 4 chains? What we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet in our second chain. So because there's 4, we can count from any direction. Here it's much easier to see. So our first chain, second chain, so we're going to work a double crochet in that chain here. So you sort of can see that it looks almost exactly the same. The stitches are all aligning perfectly above each other. And so again, we're going to turn our work. Now we're going to always start with at least 4 chains, because 4 chains counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. And then we'll work our double crochet right above the existing ones. You should be quite comfortable with this pattern now. I'll also have the instructions written up on screen here if it's easier for you to follow. Then again, see how we have 4 chains here. We'll work our double crochet into that second chain. Okay, there you go. As you can see, we have now done 3 rounds of the bag strap, and they look almost identical. I'm just going to show you one more time before I leave you to it. I'm gonna swap, turn our work. Now we're going to chain 4 again because we always want 4 chains to start this round. And then work a double crochet right above this next double crochet. Chain 1, do the same thing. Oh. And we'll work a double crochet in this second stitch here. Beautiful, there we have it. We have now done 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds of our bag strap. So as you can see here, I have done a total of 12 for this other side. Just then I did the 4 rounds with you, so I'm gonna go and do 8 more and meet you when I'm done. Amazing, so I've now done a total of 12 rounds of the bag strap on both sides. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut our yarn. Again, we're going to leave a considerable amount. And we're just going to pull our yarn. Tie a knot like that so it's nice and secure. Awesome. Now for the next step, what we want to do is we want to turn our bag inside out. And we want to lay our bag straps so it's flat for us to be able to connect the two together. Once we have turned the bag inside out and have aligned our straps together so that it's flat, what we're going to do is we're going to use the tail end of the yarn for one of our straps to sew the 2 straps together. As you can see, we have the tail end of our yarn from this side. We're just going to match it to the other bag strap. Then we're just going to sew it across like this. Oh. There's no right or wrong way with this one. You just want to make sure that it's as secure as possible. And also because it's inside out, so you can't really see with the right side facing upwards. We just want to be as mindful as we can towards the end of the bag strap. We just want it to look as even as possible. And a good way to ensure that is, see how we have a tail end from our other bag strap? Just make sure that we do loop in there, across to the other side as well. To be honest, seeing that I still have some yarn left on the tail end, I'm just gonna turn my work and just do another lap of crocheting the two pieces together. This isn't necessary, but I'm gonna have to weave in the ends anyway, so I may as well try and get as much as I can out of it. Okay, so this is probably as much as I can get. I'm just gonna weave in this little bit here. Like this. Okay, awesome. So this is how the bag strap connection is looking. I'm gonna cut some of that tail end yarn off. God, guys, I'm so excited. I just realized that we have now technically finished the bag. Oh my god, this is always so fun. We just gonna have to weave in the ends of our bag and then we are officially done. Okay, so with the weaving in of our ends, we just want to make sure that we can go through as many stitches as we can. The last thing we want is all our hard work being undone. Guys, look what we just made. Look how cute this is. I'm honestly so happy with how this has turned out. It's super duper cute. It's exactly what we need if we wanted to fit our A5 books or anything we like. It's so cute. It'd be great to take to a beach or even just at the markets. It's beautiful, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you watching my video. If you find this helpful, please let me know. If you have any other recommendations, I'm more than happy to hear about it. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.